Now we finally got our canvas, we can start creating. The first element is going to be the orange that we've got over here. So select the orange by using the rectangular tool over here and click and drag to select it. Press Command C to copy. Go to the new artboard and press Command V to release. As you can see, the orange is way bigger than the artboard, so you need to press Command T to scale it down. Go to this corner and drag it down. While dragging it down, hold Shift and Alt at the same time. Shift is used to maintain the proportions of the image, and Alt is to resize it from the center. Both at the same time and drag it down until you're happy with the size. So for me, that's going to be more or less something like this, and press Enter to confirm. Now here in the layer panel, we're going to click on this layer, right click, and convert it to Smart Object. Smart Object is a very good way to maintain all the information that you've got over here. So later on we're going to add some filters, and these filters we can adjust with this layer. Now we're going to select the direct selection tool, even though I think here in Photoshop it's called the Move tool. Press Alt, click and drag the image to duplicate it. We're going to do that a couple of times. Yeah, this is more or less good enough for me. We're going to get the second element, and that's going to be the dragon fruit. We're going to do exactly the same. Select it, copy, paste. Command T to scale it down. Hold Shift and Alt and drag it down again. So around this size. I prefer to have the dragon fruit below the oranges. Here in the layers panel, I'm going to drag it down, and I'm going to convert this one to Smart Object as well. I choose the selection tool or the move tool and Command T to turn it a bit, because otherwise everything is a bit static. Press Alt and to copy it again. Command to turn each one in a different way. Enter and continue. Maybe more like this. And I'm going to move this orange a bit up, like that. The next item is going to be the orchid, exactly the same. We're going to copy it and paste it, but this one is going to go on top, so I select the top layer and I placed it on top, but you don't see it. We have to scale it down a bit. Command T and scaling. And there it is. I think I'm quite happy with this size. I press V for the move tool and I place it in a place that I more or less like and convert it to Smart Object. And again, it's the same concept. Turn it a bit, copy and turn it. Maybe one over there. If you want to, you can scale some down. Like this one is a bit smaller than the other ones. Oh. And this one over here. And the last item was the leaf, of course. Exactly the same, copy. This one is going to be below everything because it's the biggest shape. And here it is. And this is big enough. I'm going to place this one below the dragon fruit. Shortcut V for the selection tool, or for the move tool, excuse me. And we're going to place these below the other images. Turn it around a bit. Not really too happy with that. Yeah, this in the end is just, you just have to see what you like for yourself. I mean, this depends on your own taste, so play with it, try different things. Maybe some leaves can be a bit bigger than others. In the end, it's, yeah, up to yourself. And I think I'm going to add the last one. So that's it for this composition. What we're going to do is we're going to put everything in a separate folder. Down here in the layers panel, you can click on the folders, and the first one I'm going to call orange, and I'm going to drag it up top, and I'm going to place all the oranges in this folder. I'm going to do the same with the rest, the orchids, and I'm going to put all of them in the same folder as well. Dragon fruit, the leaves, and the last one is going to be a separate folder with just one element of each other folder. So we've got the leaves, for example, over here. I'm going to duplicate that one, and I'm going to put it in the last folder. That's one leaf. We've got the dragon fruit. So going to copy that one. And we've got the orange. That one is going to go over there. And the very last one is the orchid. At least we've got everything nicely organized. And that's it for the layout for now.